Guys, I don't know who needs to hear this, but ChainLink and the World Economic Forum co-authored a paper. I know the ChainLink Marines, they know about it, but it's really not a meme that Link is going to facilitate and provide the interoperability to all of these blockchains and the whole world's data, apparently, to connect it all. So anybody who thinks the ChainLink isn't here to stay and is just another token is sorely mistaken. Read this paper. I think Link's over 300 partnerships or something like that now, upwards of that number. I mean, who had a better 2020 than ChainLink? Still up, like 500%? Ridiculous numbers. Ridiculous, just the absolute monster year. Nobody even came close. There were projects outside the top 20 that went up more, but nothing with the market cap size of Link. Not even close. So just do your research. I mean, do your own research. It's a corny line in this space, but there's a reason all these smart people that like ChainLink are so passionate about it. It might be that opportunity, second chance at something like Bitcoin and Ethereum, or third chance. I really believe it is. So, not financial advice, but things are happening quickly with this project, and I still think $100 2021 looking pretty plausible right now. Episode 69 of Briar's Bits, presented to you by Briar.io, coming to you straight away. As always, these videos in full are on the Patreon, patreon.com/RL Briar, full videos, weekly newsletter every Sunday, the Sunday newsletter, group Telegram. Let's do this. Bitcoin currently up 0.6%, $18,408. Kind of making everybody a little bit nervous right now. Nobody knows whether, this is the time for the correction. Have we run out of steam or not? I guess we'll wait and see. Ethereum, 0%, even for the last 24 hours, $568.25. Link, down 2.14%, $12.17. To the news, another story about a corporation figuring out that it's time to invest in Bitcoin, get some exposure to Bitcoin. Mass Mutual buys $100 million in Bitcoin, bets on institutional adoption with $5 million NYDIG stake. Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance Company is jumping into the institutional Bitcoin game with a $100 million investment in Bitcoin and a $5 million equity stake in NYDIG. This is from Danny Nelson of CoinDesk. The twin plays, both revealed in a Thursday press release, give Mass Mutual direct exposure to the cryptocurrency's price swings and signal it's betting that the other big fish will follow suit. NYDIG is one of the fastest growing institutional crypto shops with $2.3 billion under management. It provided Mass Mutual with a $100 million buy. Without specifically explaining why it saw Bitcoin as a reasonable investment, Mass Mutual told the Wall Street Journal it was seeking measured yet meaningful exposure to an increasingly digital world. So, MicroStrategy, Tim Draper, all of these guys are really paving the way, and this is just going to be more and more common. We're going to see one of these stories a week for here on out, so everybody is exposed to Bitcoin. Second story is ETH 2.0 performance analysis from the cryptonomist and Marco Cavicchioli. The protocol specialist Victor Boonen has published his first analysis of performance of ETH 2.0. The network is working without major problems, but there is room for some improvements. In fact, although the participation rate is very high, between 98.8% and 99%, in some moments it drops by 3% or more. In a newly launched network, these fluctuations are normal, but still require action to fix the bugs. In fact, it is suspected that this problem is related to a client that sometimes has a slow epoch transition and therefore needs to be optimized. The expectation that the bugs that are emerging will be fixed in the coming months. In fact, We must always remember that the beacon chain is only the zero phase of the process and will lead to the final launch of Ethereum 2.0. So it is still subject to improvements or optimizations. It is important that this process is best managed and that field experimentation is used to identify and solve as many problems as possible. Among other things, ETH immobilized on the deposit contract are still increasing, so much so that there's a queue of about 9,000 new validators who have requested to participate in the new network. Right now, these validators have to wait around 9 days in the queue before they can join and participate in the network. And if this situation continues into the future, Boonin estimates that more than 12 million could be staking by the end of 2021. ETH, that is almost 10% of the entire supply. So 12 million ETH staked by 2021 is the estimate, and that's 10% of the supply. One last bit of news here. The market cap, everyone's panicking right now. We're at $18,000, 374 Bitcoin, and the total market cap's at $550 billion. So amazing. We're up over $400 billion since March. And, we just had a little bit of a pullback here. Still could be further downside, obviously not financial advice, but everything in perspective. You just got to have perspective in this market. Bitcoin dominant 62.03%. And it's just hard. It's just hard to, we're immersed in this every day. So it's easy to get up and down with these price swings. But overall, as always, when in doubt, zoom out. Everyone have a good Thursday night. It's really hard to say how far we will go down here, but I don't think it'll last. Even if Bitcoin dips down to like 12 or 13K, 14K, I don't think we're staying there very long. Nobody knows. No one has that crystal ball, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it staying down there long. I think this will be a pretty quick bounce. Month, 2, I wouldn't be surprised we're right back at that 20K, that 20K level that they teased us with. Whoever controls this market, the majority of the money, the big players. What a tease. At least we cracked that all-time high, though. I'll add that I don't know who's selling sub $12 link, but I know who's buying it. Thank you.